most populated island in the north of the Maldives, which was designated a city since the year 2020, Kulhudhuffushi is regarded as the heart of the north. With a population of 10,674 people and a land area of 247 hectares, Kulhudhuffushi is a sizable island and amongst the largest in the country. Of said 247 hectares, 180 comprise of residential and commercial land altogether, with 67 hectares remaining unoccupied. Looking at how the island's land has been utilized, 4,241 plots of land has been allocated for housing, of which 2,784 have been recorded as being occupied. With low crime rates for such a large population, the residents of Kulhudhuffushi are widely regarded for being kind and quick-witted. Kulhudhuffushi has infamously been home to the best coir weavers of the country, a profession traditionally undertaken almost exclusively by women and encompassing a majority of the population. The number of people practicing this craft has dwindled along with the winds of modernization and the advent of novel economic opportunities. Blacksmithing is a distinct craft that has been practiced by the men of Kulhudhuffushi for ages. And while the smiths might be few in numbers today, their products are recognized and valued as prestigious brands throughout the country. Similarly, fishing and construction are professions on which the livelihood of the residents of Kulhudhuffushi depend. The craft of making the thin, sweetened crepes of rice and coconut milk, which is known as halufoli, is one that is an inseparable part of Kulhudhuffushi city's identity. A traditional product still sought after by the entirety of the nation, halufoli is not produced elsewhere and is unique to the island of Kulhudhuffushi. The origin of the name Kulhudhuffushi is believed to have been from the word Kulhudhuffushi, or the island of mangroves, denoting the large mangrove named as the Mashikuli in the local dialect on this island. This mangrove, which unlike other mangroves of Maldives yielded a white clay or mashi, is one of the most special areas of the island. A main attraction to those who visit the island, the Kulhudhuffushi mangrove is filled with rich biodiversity, of which a large part still remains intact despite a portion of it being reclaimed for the local airport. A perfect destination to a myriad of birds such as flamingos that make it a brief layover in their long migrations, the Kulhudhuffushi mangrove is an area that attracts the lenses of professional photographers and amateur enthusiasts alike. The Rabvehi Asar, a privately operated museum, is also a noteworthy attraction in Kulhudhuffushi city, fascinating to those wanting to see a wide collection of artifacts showcasing the culture and tradition of the Maldives. With a distinctly Maldivian identity, traditional performances such as Damuhingu and Hitcha Vadagatum is performed by the locals on this island throughout the ages. The most recent addition to the list, the Mashimali parade that is unique to the island while reserved for Eid celebrations, has gained its share of infamy and resonates throughout the nation all through the celebrations. The Honihiru Bazaar, which can simply be translated as the Saturday market, had also become a part of the island's tradition and identity. Held on the Saturdays of every week, this is a pop-up farmers market to which the farmers from neighboring islands bring their produce for sale. Often deemed as the economic hub of the three northernmost atolls, collectively known as Bodu Tiladummati, Kulhudhuffushi also plays host to branches and outlets of many established wholesale and retail businesses. What makes Kulhudhuffushi the hub of the north in the truest sense is its connectivity. The island is accessible via an international shipping port as well as two domestic seaports and now an airport with domestic flights operating to and from the island daily. Additionally, Kulhudhuffushi has a designated harbour for the subsidized RTL ferries that operate between the islands under the government's initiative for seamless travel between the islands by sea. Mobility on land is made accessible and easy by two taxi centres operating on the island with sizable fleets of vehicles commissioned under them. The ever-advancing health services and infrastructure is also a significant part of the city's identity. Relied on by the residents and the neighbouring atolls alike, Kulhudhuffushi Regional Hospital facilitates most medical diagnoses, treatments and procedures available within the country. The sector is additionally strengthened by privately operated clinics. The gold standards achieved by the schools of Kulhudhuffushi city is what makes it a notable hub for education as well. 3 government schools and a private play school operates in this city. The educational culture of the island presents the opportunity to pave the way from kindergarten all the way to the pinnacle of higher education, with campuses of different institutions including the Maldives National University and other private colleges also operating within the city. With a large percentage of the working population being government workers or civil servants, the city is home to many government institutions as well as branches of 2 banks and the 2 main telecommunication providers in the Maldives. The island also has a number of public spaces, including Shahid Hussein Adam Park, Ramatifannu, Artificial Beach and Tari Park. Additionally, the island also has an array of designated sporting infrastructure, including a zone stadium, 3 football grounds, an indoor sports complex, a basketball and a netball court, along with a futsal ground, enabling its residents to take part in a variety of sporting activities and festivals. There are 6 ample mosques and 2 women's prayer houses on the island. The city also has 2 burial grounds among its facilities to meet the demands of the population. The capital of the atoll, in addition to being designated a city, Kulhudhuffushi city is special in many ways. A city relied on by the residents of the 3 northernmost atolls of the Maldives for a multitude of their needs. A bustling city providing countless services and opportunities for business and trade. A safe and beautiful city known for its welcoming atmosphere and ever so hospitable people.